we find Achilles?
I have you, Calvert. I have you by the throat. There's nothing your knight can do to save your queen. She's locked in by the rooks, and if you move your king, I'll spirit her away.
Your choice of the fork is interesting.
Well, of course it's interesting. Can you escape it?
Can't I just ignore it and do something brilliant elsewhere?
Not unless I am blind, my friend, and you have the sight of a god.
Achilles! Great Achilles!
Bring more beer. Right over here.
Softly now, Calvert. Think carefully. There's one move that you can make which is perfectly reasonable. It fits into my plan, of course.
I know. I can give up my queen. I won't, though. She's useful to me and rather beautiful. I prefer to keep her there.
Small wonder that Trojans and Achaeans should endure so much and so long for the sake of a woman so marvelously and divinely lovely.
I'll shift the rook. My queen will stay.
Fair though Helen be, let them take her and go, for she will breed sorrow for us and for our children after us.
I begin to think that you are blind. That move can't possibly work. I just reposition my knight like this. Do you see?
Well, I'm only leading you on. Notice how my pawns are closing in around your knight.
Even so, did Helen bring toil and sorrow on the Trojans. Helen in her rooms, in the heart of the city, in the center of Troy, was weaving a growing web, a dark, red, folding robe, working into the weft the endless bloody struggles which Trojans and Achaeans had suffered all for her.
Sir, your knight doesn't stand a chance unless he can breach the wall.
Nonsense, Hofstadter. I'm far too cunning. Besides, Calvert here is far better at archaeology than he is at chess. What was the name of your last dig site again?
Hesserlik, in the Ottoman Turkish lands. It's a small hill just south of the coast. Doesn't seem impressive until you realize that city after city has been built there, century after century. It's a layer cake of history. I don't see what's wrong with my chess playing just now, though.
Oh, nothing. Though you have lost both of your knights. Now, if I were to enter into the world of archaeology again, I would find the city of Troy.
As a mountain falcon swoops down upon some cowering dove, even so did Achilles make straight for Hector with all his might, while Hector fled under the Trojan wall as fast as his limbs could take him. As horses in a chariot race speed round the turning posts, so did these two run full speed 3 times about the city of Priam. Then Jove, the Lord of Thunder, sent the blast of a mighty wind from the mountains of Ida.
He's getting rather excited. I'll simply move the rook. What were you saying about Troy?
Well, I was saying that it seems to me Troy must still be there. Such a great city wouldn't have been destroyed. It wouldn't have been eroded by time. No, it would merely be buried. You mentioned earlier, didn't you, that Hesserlik is near the mountains of Ida?
Yes, but there's no evidence that this...
Wait. That seems awfully similar to Homer's description of the location of Troy. The great walls were built on the hills, just below the mountains.
The wall. Achilles and the Achaeans threatened to break through the great wall of the Trojans, They tore down the breastworks on the walls and overthrew the battlements. They upheaved the buttresses which the Trojans had set in front of the wall.
But they couldn't breach the wall just yet. No, the wall was far too strong.
The Trojans still showed no sign of giving ground. They still fenced the battlements with their shields of oxide and hurled their missiles down upon the foe. As soon as any came below the wall, none could breach the wall of Troy.
Well, you have been saying some interesting things. Those are lines from Homer's Iliad, are they not?
If you will not fight Odysseus, or return others away from doing so, you shall fall forthwith before my spear.
Capital. I'm Odysseus, Calvert. Now, after the Great War, Odysseus journeyed back through the Hellespont, the sea passage just north of the mountains of Ida, which we have concluded are near Hissarlik.
Why do you waste your time with this fool, Heinrich? He's drunk and rambling.
He's no more drunk than the rest of us. He's making far more sense than you are.
In the old days, the city of Priam was famous the whole world over for its wealth of gold and bronze. But now our treasures are wasted out of our houses, and much goods have been sold away.
It's all right. Take this.
You speak of Troy as though you've been there.
Yes, precisely. He's crazy.
As soon as our people are inside and in safety, close the strong gates, for I fear lest that terrible man should come bounding inside along with all the others.
Yes, I will. Do you see, Calvert? If Troy were real, it would almost certainly be near your last dig site at Hissarlik.
Yes, but I don't think that...
Now think. If Walusa is the Hittite name for Hissarlik, which is located near the entrance to the Black Sea, and Ilion is the Greek name for Troy, which was on a similar coast, you must see the relationship. Ilion becomes Ilios, a modified version of the name. In the later Hittite Empire, an initial W is added. Ilios, Willos, Walusa. But have I got that right?
Hardly could the people hold Priam back in his hot haste to rush without the gates of the city. Cursed be Odysseus, he cried.
He calls me Odysseus again. And if I'm Odysseus, I must devise a cunning plan. What are you saying? That Calvert and I should find Troy on the site of Hissarlik?
You are sleeping, son of Atreus. Hear me at once, for I come as a messenger from Jove. He bids you get the Achaeans instantly under arms, for you shall take Troy.
We shall take Troy. What do you say to that, Calvert?
Madness.
There are no longer divided councils among the gods. Juno has brought them over to her own mind, and woe betides the Trojans at the hands of Jove. Remember this, and when you wake, see that it does not escape you.
Gentlemen, we are going to the Turkish lands and Hissarlik. Troy will see the light after 3,000 years of darkness. That's what we're doing. Dispelling darkness. Troy isn't dead. It's merely sleeping. Gloom and storm be gone. Troy awake! Live Achilles. Live Helen. Live armies of Greece. Towers and battlements and storm-blackened walls. Prepare well, gentlemen. Let's go.